while when I was about 11, and I wanted to start playing. Yeah, it was just from then learnt piano and stuff. And guitar taught myself. So yeah.
Sally, musical family or not?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
He's my cousin really, but I always call him Uncle.
Yeah.
He's from Birmingham. He's a songwriter in Birmingham, and I kind of lost touch with him very early years really. But later on in life, I caught up with him and found out that he had a record way back then in the charts and stuff like this. Yeah.
What was his name?
Norman Haynes, funny enough.
Yeah.
And he was in a band in Birmingham called Locomotive.
Yeah.
They were very sort of popular in the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
He had his own band. He's very sort of... The actual chart song was a song called Rudy's in Love.
Yeah.
So it was... And I think Tony Hall spotted... Ooh, nearly went off the chair then. Spotted him somewhere in Birmingham at this party, and it was kind of a bit of a joke, really.
Yeah.
You know, the song, because they were heavily into sort of psychedelic type of music, and very serious songwriters with great brass arrangements. And I was working with a guy the other day, and he said to me that how he was one of the most influential songwriters in Birmingham. And and I was just like, wow, okay, that's my uncle, straight cousin. Yeah.
Does he still play now, or?
He writes, and I think he's still got connections in London, and he obviously still earns royalties, and I think he has people. Gosh, I can't think of the name. Somebody famous, after his songs, and so I think he still does his bit, but and I've gone up a while back, gosh, about a year ago probably, and just played a song to him, and he quickly turned it into a song,
Sweet.
Yeah, it was great. So that was like an amazing sort of start to my childhood, really, having him around me, and that influence, and playing the keyboards and the guitar, and if I had a hammer and those kind of songs, but I actually remember standing there, like, inputting into their songwriting, probably something trivial, but I remember doing it and then going, yeah, that would work. So, but he was working as well with Black Sabbath before they became famous, so he's got a couple of tracks, they're kind of rare sort of Black Sabbath tracks. So, but so that's my musical family.
Yeah, because they lived in Bromyard for a bit, Black Sabbath, before they were really famous.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about them.
Yeah.
It's Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. They actually have a house down there that we were kind of selling, and it had the gates were done on musical notes. I'll just pull those up and take them away the flowers. But they're still there. I resisted the urge. I'll put them on eBay.
eBay's great, isn't it? Just started using it. I've been selling a Mackie desk and a Roland recording studio on there.
Oh, right.
So, it's fab.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of do it soon. I'm gonna sell all my vinyl on it. I've decided.
So, I sold all my vinyl, and I had some real great collector stuff. And but I just moved into my very first house, and I needed some curtains, and this guy came around. I'll give you 50 quid for the lot, and I thought, well, those two David Bowie albums there are worth more than that. Well, okay, take them.
Oh, what have you done?
So, but do you know what? I kind of don't regret it, because I got years of listening to all that great music. Yeah. From Susan the Banshees, Velvet Underground, David Bowie, whoever. Yeah. Just years of listening to all that, and I've moved on and listened to other things. So, something else.
What kind of stuff would get to you then, mate? What kind of music did you grow up with?
Did I grow up
with?
I was into like punk and stuff when I was younger. Yeah, very much. And then when I was about 18, I think a friend played Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Which everyone, you suddenly get to that Bob Dylan moment.
Yeah.
And then it moved on Neil Young, Graham Parsons. And yeah, then I got into reading, and then reading became a big influence as well. So it's just all kind of interlinked sometimes, isn't it? So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Charlie, what about you?
Growing up, like I was saying, my sister was playing Bruce Springsteen and
Yeah.
stuff, and she was mad into the Rolling Stones, and my dad's into Neil Young, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and you know, my sister with Graham Parsons again, growing up with all that sort of stuff, and Emmylou Harris, and you know, all those sort of stuff. And obviously, me getting older, I kind of got into, you know, you always go into little scenes sort of thing. So I went to sort of like, I'm still in like the indie rock sort of, you know, Oasis, the Verve, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm still in that now, sort of thing. But I'm heavy into like the Rolling Stones, all the, you know, all the classic rock, like the T-Rex and all that sort of stuff. So all that, really.
Right, time for another tune. I've forgotten who's
It is next.
It is you, isn't it?
Oh, Sally.
Is it me? Yeah.
I said you could go about half an hour ago. You never believed me.
Okay, let's see how we...